What's good, people? What's going on with y'all, man? Y'all know I was coming. Y'all know I was coming. I had to literally rush home from work, literally, to get this video up. But y'all know I had to touch base on this Anthony Barr thing because you know I've been beating the table for that, man. I'm excited, man. Anthony Barr changes everything as far as we finally put in some depth on this team. Finally. Y'all know I made at least 3 or 4 Anthony Barr videos. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm keeping it real. So y'all know I've been beating the drum. What's good? Raymond Soils, Armadeus was good. Jamal Heath was good. Jeremy Parker, Cowboys fan 1112. What's going on with you? Bruce got the toxic juice. Catboy finally made it. Catboy finally did something, right? Thomas Garrett was good with you. Dwayne Johnson, what's going on? What's up with y'all? Life's crazy was good. Chris Humphreys, Big Flock 91 was good. You know I had to go live for this. I was going to make a regular. Well, I talked about going live, but I'm going live for the Anthony Barr video. Y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know. Nick Reeder in here with the $13.99 super chat. Salute. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, bro? What's good with you, Nick? Appreciate that super chat, my brother. Thank you. You know, I had to go live for the Anthony Barr thing. I've been beating the drum for that. Appreciate you for that super chat. Also, y'all do me a favor. Everybody jumping in, hit the like button. Let everybody know I'm live right now. I know it's impromptu. It's early, but I couldn't wait. I literally rushed home from work. Had to jump in here and get this done. Appreciate you, Nick. Appreciate everybody else jumping in. Anybody I missed. Drinking the Kool-Aid today, baby. Baby Nut Jones new to me. Life's crazy funny, man. D-Link with the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you. In my WWE voice, the Rock voice, finally, you got to get the Cowboys have made a legit free agent signing. Now we get to get a veteran receiver. Hey, look, maybe this is snowball. Maybe we can, you do one thing right, other things start happening. So let's, yesterday, I was complaining and angry and in my feelings. I was Carl Thomas. Today, Stephen Jones get a little bit of a pass. Jerry Jones get a pass. Y'all did something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be cocky and say it was nothing. I think it was the groundswell of the entire Cowboys nation, us being angry, saying, yo, do something. They finally got something done. 77 people in here, man. Y'all do me a favor. Hit the like button so we can let everybody know that I jumped in here live. Appreciate y'all. D-Link, appreciate you for the super chat. And Nick Reeder, appreciate you for the super chat too. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling? I feel, normally I do this after a win. I'll say, how you feeling? And I'll tell you how I'm feeling. Finally, I'm feeling stupendous. We did something outside of just drafting a player and hoping players turn out to be better. We did something for this team. I'm ecstatic. Scott Yak with the $5 super chat. Salute to you. Great move. Hopefully we can go get a receiver, and I'm feeling good about this season. I am feeling great, Scott. Appreciate you for that super chat. I've been feeling great about the defense, so I guess we just strengthening the strength. I'm still mad about my receiving core just because, of course, James Washington going down is a bad thing. It's not the end of the world. But when they came out and when Jerry came out and said, I feel good, we have no urgency, that's what made me mad. It's not that I don't have no faith in Dennis Houston or maybe Vasher or Sibi Fuhoku or, none of the young receivers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even Turpin. It's not that, but I would love for them to come in on spot duty. I don't want them to be dependent on, hey, you are definitely number 3 receiver. Not quite yet. Not when there's viable veterans out there that you can bring in at a decent price that can fill that gap. Almost at 100 people in here, man. 41 likes. Appreciate y'all, man. Salute. Please hit that like button for me. Appreciate everybody that came here and sent me the super chats. Thank you. Let me get back in the chat for a second. I want to see how y'all feeling, man. I'm seeing Phil Trill, what's good with you? Everybody feeling good right now, I'm sure. Barr is a straight up baller. Barr is going to be excellent for us. One, because Barr is a little bit older. He with the linebacker youth movement we have, with Jabril Cox at least. He doesn't have to be out there as long. He can take some spot duty, which means he can exert himself on more plays and not feel like he has to play the entire game. We definitely have enough players on this team to rotate Barr in and out. LVE, Jabril Cox. LVE is not as young, but I'm just saying we've always had good linebacker depth, but I wanted our starters to be more solidified. That's why I'm happy about the Barr signing. That's why I've been beating the drum. He's the perfect piece because he is Micah Parsons light. He can rush the passer. He can play middle linebacker. He can play outside linebacker. He's a jack of all trades at linebacker. He's not quite as explosive as Micah Parsons because he's a freak of nature. But Anthony Barr can do everything Micah Parsons can do. And when Micah Parsons rushes the passer, you have confidence that Anthony Barr is not going to let the play just crumble. Not that Jabril Cox couldn't have did it, but we're talking about a multi-time Pro Bowler. Like, let's not get it twisted. Anthony Barr is a legitimate, good NFL linebacker. Good to be honest with you, he's a great NFL linebacker. And sometimes when you're surrounded by that much talent, I put already, we now have this solidified best front seven in the NFC East. I don't feel like it's close. I felt like we had the best front seven in the NFC East before this. If you're keeping it funky, our biggest question marks was at D tackle. I've always felt like we got the best linebacker in the room in the division because of Micah Parsons. It ain't even a discussion, right? That's not is that for discussion? Best linebacker room in the NFC East, especially just because of Micah Parsons. LVE has been a Pro Bowler, and with the proper D tackles in front of him, LVE has been more than serviceable. Jabril Cox has some of the best promise coming out of LSU, and some of the plays he flashed on last year. Jabril Cox his arrow's pointing up, but he got dinged up the other day. And he's coming off of ACL, and the Cowboys are smart to bring in Barr, not to push him. Hold on, I got another super chat from Cactus Jack 33. $5 super chat. Cactus Jack says, love your channel, brother. Wondering how you feeling about the D-line. I was just getting into that. So I guess I read your mind when you sent the super chat. And let me go back to my boy Scott Yak, too, when he said, great move. Hopefully we can get a receiver. I'm feeling good about this season. Scott, I definitely will. I ain't want you to feel like I bypassed your question. I definitely will touch on receivers that I hope we can get. I've touched on another day, but I will get to that. Appreciate you again, Cactus Jack. Yeah, as far as the D-line, man, I've already felt good about it because I feel like we got the best four-man pass rush, rotational rush in the NFC East. Washington has Chase Young and Sweat. That's a good little tandem if you consider Chase Young an upper-tier echelon pass rusher. I consider him a rookie that flashed a little bit, but he got to come back off injury and show me he can still do it. That's it. I'm not saying he's trash. But when you take into account our pass rushing pyramid, our totem pole starts off with Micah Parsons. Not a better pass rusher than Micah Parsons in the division. It's not even close. The second one, you would say DeMarcus Lawrence. D-Law is better than most edges in this division. He's at least top 3. Period. You know what I'm saying? He's better than Graham. He's better than – I put D-Law on par with Reddick. Now, I know Reddick has shown that he can pass rush better than D-Law as far as getting sacks, but Reddick hasn't shown that he's a better defensive edge than D-Law. D-Law's game is more versatile than Hassan Reddick, in my opinion. Hassan Reddick is more in the vein of Micah Parsons. So one-to-one, those cancel each other out. But D-Law is better than Chase Young. I don't care about his projection. He's just better than Chase Young. So we got Micah Parsons, D-Law, Dante Fowler, who has shown you that he can get double-digit sacks in this season plenty of times. Dante Fowler has shown you that he can reach heights that other pass rushers in this division haven't hit. When he's your third best pass rush option, and then you got the SEC leader in sacks from last year, one of the best sackers in the whole country coming out of college, Sam Williams, as your fourth pass rusher. And now he probably bumped down to your fifth pass rusher because Anthony Barr is probably in the top 3 now, just because he can do what Micah Parsons can do. He can rush the passer incredibly off the edge and blitzing. Then you add in Osa Odigizua, who's about to take a step. Y'all seen how good Osa was last year. I know he hit his rookie wall, but I'm telling you, Osa's going to take that leap. Appreciate y'all too. Let's get it to 100 likes. We at 68. We have 68 likes in here. Appreciate y'all. Else is going to take that leap. The person I've been sleeping on, man, Neville Gallimore is probably going to take a leap too. You know, Neville's coming off that elbow. I think he had like a hyperextended elbow last year, if I'm not mistaken. And why is Dana? You should be a mod too. You've been in here way too many times, Dana. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne Johnson, man, you saying you still think we bringing in a receiver? I mean, you a mod. I'm with you, cosign. I hope so. I hope that this is like, you know what? I hope that James Washington and the groundswell of the Cowboys nation just losing their mind and being angry made Stephen Jones say, you know what? All right, man. I tried being cheap. I was going to try and play the gate, not do much. But all right, y'all got it. I hope that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? I hope that Stephen Jones just threw his hands up and said, I'm going to sign a couple people. He's not going to break the bank. He's not going to trade for, obviously, DK just signed, Debo just signed. He's not going to do nothing like that. Not going to trade for Lockett or Laviska Shenault or nothing like that. But he said, I'm going to go out here and get some quality depth. Now go get me a swing tackle, go get me a receiver, and go get me a viable kicker, and I won't say nothing else. I know that's a lot. That's a grocery list. But that's what we need. We need you can get a swing tackle for like $850 in a value meal. You only got to put a lot of money out. Go get me my swing tackle, Steven. That's easy. And go get me Emmanuel Sanders, man. I heard Emmanuel Sanders is from DFW. He probably in DFW right now. Go get Emmanuel Sanders for $8. Go get me a swing tackle that make it $16. And right now, at least bring in another kicker or two for competition. Put the pressure on because Garibay and Liram, I think his name is Halaruju, or I'm sorry if I mispronounced his name. They just not it right now. So they need competition. And I'll be content. Swing tackle, veteran receiver, and more kicking competition. That's it. Like $8. Look, James Parsons, like $8. Look, you can get Eric Fisher for $850. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna eat like it ain't even that big a deal. Watch Mike Fisher's report about the receivers. I'll peep it out. You know what I'm saying? I'll peep it out. If I hope it's positive. I don't want to watch nothing about because Mike will come in and tell you Steven ain't spending no money. So, and sometimes I don't want to hear that. Like, Mike Fisher might as well be Stephen Jones' cousin because he won't come in and speak for the front office and cape for the front office and cap for the front office and all that extra stuff. And salute to him, but sometimes I don't want to hear it. So sometimes I don't click on Mike Fisher's stuff because, it's always from the perspective of this why the front office is right or blah, 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 blah. Anyway, appreciate y'all, man. We almost at 100 likes. We got 24 people in here. Salute to y'all for jumping in here and hollering at me. Hold on. We got a cornball in the building. Hold on, y'all. Let's isolate. Let's isolate. Let's take a moment. CFT Cartel. We got a cornball in here. Some dude named NFL Updates. You signed a washed linebacker. Now you have the best front seven in the division. F out of here. Eagles in Washington, much better. If the Eagles in Washington have the best, much better front seven, what was they doing last year when we was dropping bombs on their head? Because Washington has signed nobody to their front seven. So I know you're not saying that Chase Young coming off of his ACL injury makes them better. Because they ain't had no major injuries across their front line. And we destroyed Washington. So they have no excuse. The Eagles did sign Hassan Reddick. And Hassan Reddick is a legitimate pass rusher. But Hassan Reddick does not make the Eagles go from being below Dallas's front seven to being better. Hassan Reddick is not better than D-Law, Micah Parsons, Dante Fowler, Sam Williams, Anthony Barr. He's great, but he's not better than 5 players. So you got to humble yourself. Updates before I make the chat put the cornballs in here real heavily. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings today, but because it ain't about you. I ain't even going to let you steal my joy. It's about the Cowboys finally doing something right, and I'm going to take my time to enjoy this because it's been a frustrating at moments offseason when it comes to free agent acquisition. There's been other great things. Like I said, I've grown to love our draft. I like that the players haven't been talking crazy and nothing like that. Let me talk crazy. Players have been quietly grinding. But Free agents wise, it's been a horrible offseason. I'm happy to see a signing. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for letting that cornball know the deal. He quiet though. He ain't got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? I see another cornball in here. Where you hiding? I can't believe you got him. You actually made a great move for once. See? Respect. Salute the where you hiding. Where you hiding usually come here hating. He another Eagles fan, but I ain't gonna hate because he came in here with legitimate salutes, so I ain't got nothing to say. King Trill, what's good with you, bro? Catboy finally did something. Catboy finally did something. I might call him Stephen Jones for a half hour before I switch back to Catboy. Let us live, haters. Exactly. James Park, you need to be a mod. I like that. I like your flow. Hold on. Gotta get these mods out to these people that rock with me. That being here on the regular. You said Tristan Hill starting to show up? I hope so. Except for, look, I ain't mad at Tristan Hill getting not really pancaked, but he definitely got physically moved by Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith lifted that man against his will and moved him. And I know Tristan Hill ain't never been lifted up and moved in his life, probably. He was confused. But Tyler Smith is a grown adult man, and he can do that. He can do that. Sadiq Charles, what's good with you? We are coming to your aid. You from Law. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Got another super chat from Eric Thompson. Keep doing what you're doing. Appreciate you, man. Salute for the $5 super chat. Thank you for jumping in. How you feeling about the acquisition, Eric? Because like I said, I feel like the versatility of Anthony Barr makes this I've said this, and I'll say this again. I already felt like we had the best front seven in the division. One of the best front sevens in the NFC East. I already thought that. I already thought our defense was amazing. Anthony Brown showed up and showed out last year. I got a newfound respect for him. Apparently, Jordan Lewis has been having a great camp. I didn't even know it. I was hating on him the other day. Take it back. I seen an incredible interception by Jordan Lewis. Our secondary has depth now because our fourth cornerback is Boss Man Fat. That's crazy. We four legitimate corners deep. Trayvon Diggs, Anthony Brown, Jordan Lewis, Boss Man Fat, and then Sean Wright has been out there showing out too. Our safety room is legitimate. You got Curse, Hooker, Malik Hooker. Donovan Wilson's been mixing it up out there. We got Marquise Bell coming up the ranks. So our secondary, our defense, period. This was the piece. I said we needed linebacker depth, veteran linebacker depth. We have good veterans at every level. Veterans in the safety room, veterans in the cornerback room, veterans in the linebackers, veterans in the D-line. Legitimate veterans, Pro Bowlers in the safety room, Pro Bowlers at the corner, Pro Bowlers in the D-line, Pro Bowlers in the linebacker room. You understand that? Pro Bowler at every level. We got all pros at a couple of the levels. Like, our defense is legitimately, this is the perfect piece. I don't understand why everybody hating. I don't. I really, really don't. This was the perfect piece. Yeah, I just thought about that. That's why we got the best front seven. Name another team in the division that got Pro Bowlers and all pros at every level. Malik Hooker was a Pro Bowler at a point. Y'all do realize that, right? Right? Legitimate great player. Jerron Kearse should have been a Pro Bowler. Green dot on this defense. Y'all already know what Trayvon Diggs did last year. Anthony Brown apparently graded better than Trayvon Diggs, but I think that's a little hate with that. But next gen stats had Anthony Brown as a top 5 corner in the league. I think, no, top 10. Sorry. Take it back. Top 10. That's crazy. That's crazy. That ain't even, and then you get to, like I said, our defensive line. You know what the heights of D-Law has been. But it ain't just about D-Law no more. When you got Micah that can come off the edge, and when Micah comes off the edge, you got Anthony Barr, so we don't lose anything on the back end. If Micah comes off the edge and it's a run play, Anthony Barr got that. LVE can have that. Jabril Cox can have that. We finally have the depth at linebacker we needed. We got the heavy rotation. Man, I can do this all day. I can do this all day. Appreciate everybody, all 370 y'all. I didn't even notice. Y'all hit that like button for me. Let me jump back in this chat for a minute. I'm rambling. Y'all got the fire emojis going up. Appreciate y'all. We still rock 5 rings. My boy, what's good with you? What's good with you? The lunatic is in here. That's the GOAT. If you don't know what the lunatic is, man, get to know him. One of the best in Cowboys Nation, man. It's some GOATs in here. Appreciate y'all. Sugar Daddy Williams was good. Defense just got better. Absolutely. And I love that we're not dependent on Anthony Barr. Anthony Barr gets to come in here and just add to. We're not dependent. He's not the make or break piece on the defense. Micah Parsons is the top of that pyramid. You know what I'm saying? But you got Trayvon Diggs, Micah Parsons, and the rest of those players I kept mentioning. That's when you start feeling like this defense can be special. And you know what the cherry on top is? Our coaching staff. Because Anthony Barr used to work with George Edwards, our linebacker coach. We got Dan Quinn, Aiden Durde. Like, we got an incredible defensive coaching staff to go with these players. The movement is moving. We about to be crazy on defense. It's going to be nasty. Hold on. Let me get back in this chat because the chat is flying. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate everybody that jumped in here. Appreciate everybody that hit the like button. Everybody that sent super chats and everything. Thank y'all. Rome just getting off work and boom, Anthony Brown news. We right back like Mayfield, we right back like we never left. Soon as I saw that news, I was mad. I was antsy. The news dropped. I was like, I'm about to leave. I almost went live at work. You know what I mean? Like, my boss would have been like, you tripping. Get out. like, I almost went live at work, but I had to sustain and jump off, man. I'm going to stay in here for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up. Take a couple more questions. Hope I ain't missing too much. Y'all got the fire emojis, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Hold on. Let me see what questions I'm missing. My boy Jay Reed's in the building. What's good with you? VU in the building. That's my boy from college, man. Y'all show Jay Reed some love, man. What's good with you? I had to make you a mod too, man. For whenever you catch me live. I don't usually jump live this early, man. I usually let my boy Law in here. Law Nation is in here. Okay. Now the big dogs is in here. Salute the Law. That's the OG. You know what I'm saying? Salute the Reeves. I'm missing some people. That's why I'm trying to go back through the chat. Pardon me, y'all. Gotta do some housekeeping. You know what I'm saying? For all the people that showing me love. Law Nation sent y'all. Law Nation sent the squad over. Yo, I got a text Law. Law Nation sent the squad over, man. I appreciate Law, man. That's my dog, man. That's my dog. He sent over the nation. I appreciate y'all, man. The nation and the cartel. I ain't make that name up neither, man. I gotta go back through my little stuff in my phone, man. One of the people in the cartel, one of my people that rock with the channel said we should call it the cartel. So that's what I'm gonna call mine with y'all. He sent the nation over. I appreciate y'all, man. Anthony Barr is washed. See, it's all if you look hard enough, it's always a cornball hiding. They be in there. You know what I'm saying? You washed. You just in here mad. You seen a lit fire stream. You saw 300 people in there and said, let me go in there and hate. But we don't care about you in here because you corny. You are corny. Yeah, y'all got to time out Philadelphia. I like Philadelphia because he come here and talk spicy, but nobody pay him no mind. Y'all can call him a cornball, but y'all don't got to time it out. He ain't that important. I feel like unless time out people when they come in here talking something racial or hateful, you know what I'm saying? But if they just talking about how much they hate the Cowboys, we just call them cornballs and let them live. You know what I'm saying? Just don't disrespect nobody on a personal level. I ain't tripping. Spot, can you save me? With the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Dan Quinn has been getting some of his guys over this year and last. Kellen is getting whatever the Jones give him to work with. Coincidence? No. I will say that. That's a great point. It do seem like Dan Quinn has a little bit more juice than everybody, every coach or every person in this org. It really, really do. Dag, that's a great point. Dan Quinn wants a piece, and we go get him. Kellen Moore needs a receiver, and they give him Dennis Houston. Spot, can you save me with the $5 super chat and an excellent point? Appreciate you, man. Wow. And I don't know why you think that is. I know Dan Quinn is coming to be amazing. He's a player's coach. The players love him. The Joneses love him. Shoot, Mike McCarthy love him. Mike McCarthy, he said, I'll leave. And Mark McCarthy said, nah. Stay with me. So everybody loved Dan Quinn. And it's one of those things where with all the news happening about we need a receiver, but we're not going to go get one and all that stuff, I feel like the Joneses had to tip their hat to say, hey, Dan, we got you. And if you ever become the head coach, we'll have you. Maybe they just got beef with Mike. I don't know. But I'm going to give them benefit of the doubt for 20 minutes. Maybe they're going to go get a receiver. There was reports that said the Cowboys are done looking into Anthony Barr. There's reports. And I kind of just left it alone, like, you know what? All right. Then I thought we might get a receiver. It's just stuff like that, and nothing was happening. But for this to just drop, like I said, I feel like this happened because when Jerry came out and said, we're not even looking at a receiver, we don't care, it wasn't just me. I was mad. I made my little video, but every content creator, everybody that got the pulse on the fan base was tight. And I feel like it got back to the owners. And I feel like Steven said, all right, man. All right, you got it. It just went out and just got us something. Appreciate you for that super chat, man. Hold on. Got another super chat from Shanzel Faye. Faye? F-Y-E. Appreciate you for that $4.99 super chat. I definitely asked the question. You know what I'm saying? We need a veteran receiver. We do need a veteran receiver. We do. And what veteran receiver would y'all want, chat? Let me know. Because I want Emmanuel Sanders. I feel like Emmanuel Sanders would be perfect. He's sure-handed. He's not a burner. But we got a couple of young guys that can take the top off and make the safety respect the passing offense. There's not a lot of burners out there. Will Fuller's out there. Will Fuller stayed super hurt. And I would be afraid to bring him in just for him to get hurt. Emmanuel Sanders has showed that he can fight through the rigors of a cold, long season in Buffalo into the playoffs. And then he can still make some plays, man. I don't need him to save the day because I got faith in Tolbert and I got faith in Gallup. I need Sanders to come in and put in that work for 5-6 games and give Gallup a little leeway. That's it. That is it. Because I think Tolbert's been having a great camp from everything I've been seeing and hearing. I wouldn't mind. Look, T.Y. Hilton, I wouldn't be mind him either. Don't get it twisted. T.Y. Hilton would be legit. And he got a little bit more speed, I feel like, than Emmanuel Sanders. So I wouldn't be mad at T.Y. Hilton. I don't really want Cole Beasley if I want to keep it 100. He's just not as versatile. T.Y. can still play in the slot and outside, even if it's slower, but Cole can't play outside at all. So that limits where you can move CD around to. CD is an amazing player because you can move him in and out. He's versatile. He can do everything from jet sweeps to work in the slot to work outside. I don't want you to pigeonhole CD, so that's why I'm saying, I don't know if I want Cole, And I know we were talking like my boy Jay Tuck said, bring Dez back. They never bring them two Cowboys greats. They wouldn't bring him back. They wouldn't. And I wouldn't mind. Of course, Odell Beckham Jr. is an incredible receiver, but he would come in the team just to rehab next to Michael Gallup. I need somebody that can play right now. You want to talk Odell in November when he was actually coming back and we rolling and you want to just bring in more help? You don't say no to that. But they ain't even this Jones' type move. They don't bring in like that type of receiver that late in the game. They don't do that. Either that or we try to, this is what happened. This is how we would end up with Odell. We would be struggling, knock on wood, struggling out of the gate, first 7-8 games. And we brought in Amari Cooper. We were bringing Odell because he would be healthy and he would be our Amari. We would just sign him. That's it. Adam Humphries. I didn't know he was on. He's at least legitimate. He's caught a touchdown in the league, But I don't. There's a bunch of other people I probably would take above him. But at least that would be them showing some effort. That's all I want to do is see some effort. Yeah, don't time out Philadelphia. I ain't tripping. He just here to talk trash. He ain't trying to hurt nobody, fella. Chanzel Fay again. We will save Anthony Barr from getting injured this year. I think that Anthony Barr will be able to, like you said, stay more healthy because this isn't going to be all on him. Anthony Barr gets to come in and work with the team and work in slower than he probably would if you went to Washington. Anthony Barr can come on this team right now and learn the system and do spot duty and be perfect for us down the stretch. I would love for us to work him in like that. Not that he ain't capable of starting, but we do have enough talent to where you don't have to be like, yo, Anthony, we need you game one. No, game one, Michael Parsons, LVE can probably handle that. But with Jabril Cox getting nicked up yesterday, either I'm praying to God he's not super hurt, but either he's a little bit more dinged up and it's just like he chest coming off ACL. And I'm praying that this isn't going to be a thing with him because I really got faith in Jabril. But this is perfect. This is the insurance I needed. We now have 4 great linebackers instead of 3, and when one go down, we down to 2. You feel me? Another $5 super chat from Perry Locke. CFT, let's go, fam. It's going down. This defense is going to be special this year. Enjoy, Cowboys Nation. Salute to Perry Locke with the $5 super chat. Salute to Shanzel Fay. Shanzel Fay. I want to make sure. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. Appreciate y'all for the super chats. Thank you. Ain't paying Odell to stand on the sideline with Gallup eating. Hey, look, you're right. Hey, sugar daddy. Pause. But we can't pay. If we were to try to go young and it didn't work out, and Odell was sitting there late October, ready to go, and instead of having to trade an asset, we could just sign him, that's when we would get Odell. But it would have to be that specific scenario. After I'm back, I had to run to the stove. That's funny. Hey, man, Anthony Walden. I would love if Dennis Houston makes the roster. I won't be mad. I've heard he's been showing out a little bit, but he's got an uphill climb because he's an undrafted free agent. But I wouldn't mind seeing Dennis Houston do some things, And it's funny, like we talk a lot of stuff about the rosters between us and Philly and all that extra stuff, but they almost never want to talk quarterbacks. They want to brush past it. They always just like, I know Dak better than Hurts, and they want to move on. But because when y'all get to talk about strengths of y'all team, y'all want to stay on that point. When y'all want to talk about the D tackle room and the fact that y'all got Fletcher Cox, Hargrave, and Jordan Davis, y'all want to have a soliloquy and it's a long convo. Let's talk quarterbacks. Because I saw a play, I had to say that in my phone. I saw Jalen Hurts sail a out route, 5-yard out route, and Devontae Smith was like this. Ball just flew all into the stands or off to the side. It was pretty terrible. But I ain't saying nothing about it because I was handling family business as far as, worrying about what we doing in-house. But things like that I keep to the side just in case Philly get too spicy. Because no hate to Jalen Hurts, that's my frat brother. But frat brother stuff aside, you play for the rival. And if you play trash, I'm going to let you know. Eric Odom with the $2 super chat. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for that, man. Definitely ask me a question, and I'll try to answer it for you. You want us to get D.D. Westbrook. I'm looking at that. I ain't thinking that. I did not think of that. Checking out the chat. Hey, man, our defense was top 7 last year. Top Cowboys. Our defense was top 7 last year. And everyone keeps saying the defense will regress. Defense. And y'all do me a favor. Y'all hit the like button for me. If it's new people to the chat, people new to the channel. If you like the content, if you like what's going on, hit the sub button for me. I would appreciate it. But yeah, we was top 7 last year, and everybody keeps saying we're going to regress because they don't think we're going to get as many turnovers. And I know some of that stuff is luck. But some of it's just technique and how you train. I feel like our defense might not get as many turnovers, but what our defense will get and what our defense will do is be more disciplined and better with better play within Dan Quinn's system. There's no question. Second year in the system for anything is you'll be better because you'll know where to be. Anthony Barr is his first year in the system, but everyone else is second year. You got Sam Williams, but Sam Williams ain't going to start. Dante Fowler going to start. Dante Fowler's first year, true. But Dante Fowler also has worked with Dan Quinn before. So it technically is his second year working fully in Dan Quinn's system. He's been working with him since college. So the familiarity of what Dan Quinn is trying to accomplish and our coaches to players is one of the things that's going to make our defense better. Because the less thinking you got to do, the more reacting you got to do, the better you're going to play. The better you are going to play. The defense is great. It's the offensive line we need to need someone good. Hey, look, I am with you, Lilo Johnson. I want that swing tackle. I really, really do. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I know we got Micah Parsons and they ain't regressing. I'm with you, DC for life. But that's what you hear. People, that's the want it to fall off. Hey, most defenses are good year to year. No. With the proper coaching and the proper talent, defenses can be great year to year. Because I don't hear nothing about people saying about the Rams defense regressing. You notice that? I don't hear nobody talking about San Fran's defense regressing. They got the same players. Only us. That's what they do to us. The Cowboys defense just has to regress. It just can't be good 2 years in a row. Oh, San Fran's going to be fine. The Rams will be fine. The Bucs defense will be fine. What's going on in Tampa is crazy, too. They've been losing offensive linemen like crazy. Knock on wood, man. I wish them all speedy recoveries. I don't want injuries on no team. I said that on Twitter the other day. If y'all never follow me on Twitter, man, Cowboys_fan talk. I was saying if you're wishing injury on rivals or other players, that's the corniest thing in the world. You should feel like your team is good enough to play with another team without that. You know what I'm saying? But wishing injury on people is just whack. Super whack. Got another $5 super chat from JT Wolf. Do you think it's possible? I appreciate you for that super chat too. Do you think it's possible to resurrect the running game? I believe so. I appreciate you. Keep doing your thing. Blessings. Salute to you, JT Wolf. Thank you for this $5 super chat. And I think the running game is right there to be resurrected. And when you say resurrected, I believe that you're talking about the run philosophy. I do think that the team needs to be more balanced. We're never going back to 50-50, and we're not going 60-40 run. Them days over. We got Dak Prescott. But if you can go 65-35, depending on the game, maybe 70-30 in the games when it's pass heavy and their secondary is trash, but in a real legitimate game, you want to go 60-40 or 65-35. You want a decent amount of carries. The optimal goal is 25 carries a game. I would love to get 8 to 9 carries for Tony Pollard. 8 to 9 touches. 60, because Tony Pollard doesn't need the volume. And then you're going to give Zeke about 16 carries, 17 carries. And I know everybody's saying, Zeke doesn't need those many carries. Tony Pollard's better. I really feel like Tony Pollard's able to be as explosive because he doesn't have to take as much punishment. You give Tony Pollard 16, 17 carries a game, his body might wear down on him. Let Zeke do that. That's what he does for this team. We get up, we can salt that game away with Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard. Lightning and thunder. You know what I'm saying? Use both of them. I hate the fact that we got to always pit our weapons against each other. But to your point, I do feel like if Kellen Moore resurrects the idea that the run game is important, we'll be fine. So that's all you need. You just need Kellen Moore to realize the run game is important. I got to get this going. And we'll be set. Appreciate you for that super chat, JT. What am I missing? We got 378 people in here, 251 likes. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all hit that like button for me. If you're new here and you rock with the content, hit that sub button for me. As you can see, I'm working on the studio. It might change a little bit, but right now I'm liking the flow of it. I got to bring I just moved. If you're wondering why I got so many empty cubes behind me, those cubes are usually filled with books that are still in boxes in my garage. And I ain't got no excuse. I just ain't brought them upstairs. So I got to crack them boxes open, bring the books back up. Look like, I actually read something from time to time and not just I collect hats. But the hats have been a good little filler, right? Good little Sugar Daddy was the $5 super chat. Salute to you, my brother. The O-line is what needs the resurrection. Lead and they will follow. Hey, look, the O-line resurrection has started with a gentleman named Tyler Smith. I'm sorry. I saw the Sugar Daddy Williams and made me say Williams. My fault. Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith has been out there moving people against their will. He got apparently, I don't say 2 pancakes, but he did pick up and move Tristan Hill against his will. I guess you can call it a pancake. He had a legitimate pancake yesterday. Tyler Smith is out there making people bend to their will. You know what I'm saying? If you go back and watch that original clip too, there's a point in it where Tristan Hill's knee buckles. Now, he drags him down because he's trying to save face. But Tyler Smith is an animal. Him at guard, and y'all got to realize who he's next to. That left side, because Tyron Smith, as much as y'all want to hate and say that he brittle, is still a beast. Top 5 left tackle in the league. Right now, early 30s, 31, I believe. And I know he's had some surgeries and his body has been trying to fail him, but it's crazy when, even with his injuries, how dangerous he still is. Tyron Smith, with that much physical power to the right of him, that left side of the line, Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard cannot wait. Cannot wait to get busy. So, yeah, I see you. Now, Tyler Biadasz, I guess that's the question mark. We're going to see what he's going to do. But, hey, man, I'm excited. Let's get back to, I know I've been talking about other team. Let's get back to Anthony Barr for everybody that just jumped in here. Appreciate y'all. Earlier, I was saying that Anthony Barr is that missing piece. He's the perfect piece because of what he allows. It's all about Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons is the hold on 2 seconds for me, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. My mom's calling me back to back. Pardon me, y'all. Excuse me. Mom's called me 3 times in a row. You got to answer. I thought it was an emergency, but she good. She is good. I was talking about the versatility of what Anthony Barr brings to this team because of what he allows Micah to do. Like I said, Micah is the quarterback of the defense. He's not the green dot yet, or he might be the green dot this year. But you build your offense supposedly around your franchise quarterback. On defense, you find that defensive player that you're going to hang your hat on, like the Rams build around Aaron Donald. Micah Parsons is our Aaron Donald. Not the same position, obviously, but you build around him. You bring in every asset to make his game easier and better. And you want him to stay fluid, not have to be a legitimate just all linebacker. You want him to be able to be in the pass rush room and the linebacker room. So what do you need to do? You need to have legitimate linebackers with him. So when he goes to roam and he goes to blitz A gap, B gap, comes off the edge, even if he drops into coverage and the play looked like it was something else and it seems to have Micah Parsons possibly out of place, which is rare, you want to have somebody right there that can catch that. That is what Anthony Barr is here for. You know, and it's no hate to LVE. LVE is still a great big part of this team because of the depth. I was complaining yesterday in a little video I made about the ownership. Depth has been our biggest problem. We got a lot of front-loaded stars. We do. But Anthony Barr allows us to have linebacker depth. Like I said, we got Pro Bowlers pretty much at every level of the defense. Pro Bowl talent with Jerron Kearse, etc. Excuse me. So the defense is solidified. And that missing piece is crazy because I already, if y'all been on this channel before, y'all heard me talk, I've already had high hopes and showed mad love to our defense. I already thought that we had the best pass rush in the division with the rotation of Dante Fowler, D. Law, Micah Parsons, and Sam Williams. I already knew that. I want Neville Gallimore to take a step. I want also Digizua to take a step. I like Ridgeway and the young D tackles and stuff like that. So I was good up there. I was good in the linebacker room, but I was like, ooh, somebody to the ankle, like our receiving room. Things would get dicey. You know what I'm saying? Because the LB twists the ankle, now you got Gifford out there with Jabril. You know what I'm saying? But you had Anthony Barr, you had that one piece, and now you're like, okay, Jabril Cox got a dinged up knee. Anthony Barr right in there. We good. We are good. Y'all in here showing out too. We almost at 300 likes. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna have to jump out of here in a minute. Y'all ask me some more questions before I gotta go though. I appreciate y'all. Anthony Barr, that's that deal. I didn't know the numbers on that. D Lunatic, appreciate you, brother. 1 year, $2 million up to 3. And y'all see, this is the problem. This is our biggest problem. Look, salute to Anthony Barr. I don't even know if he's out there watching the Cowboy video. He's probably getting shower with Cowboys love. He's getting followed on Twitter. But the Joneses will lowball anybody. And they probably put this offer on the table at first. And Anthony Barr said, man, get the F out of here. Not signing that. And I guess things ain't work out like he wanted to. And maybe Washington or somebody was offering him $5 million. But then you think in your mind, if you're Anthony Barr, I want to play 3 to 4 more years. So I'll take this 1 year deal with the Cowboys. I will go show out. Raise my stock back up to a $10 million, $8, $9, $10 million linebacker. And I'll get my money on the back end. Because if you go play in Washington, you ain't in prime time. You get one prime time game, and it's versus the Cowboys. Nah. You come play on this primetime stage, Anthony Barr, show that you still got it. Show that you can be a legitimate veteran. And the next year, maybe you don't re-up with us. But that's fine. Because when we got Damone Clark coming on, we're going to let Jabril Cox, get re-solidified. Michael Parsons ain't going nowhere. You have just reinvigorated your stock around the league. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys have done this. The Cowboys do that. Who's the Robert Quinn? Robert Quinn, the DN for the Bears. Salute to him. He's still playing great. But he came to the Cowboys. He was almost forgotten about. Reinvigorated his career. Got to deal with the Bears. Gone. Randall Cobb. Come to the Cowboys. He was on the scrap heap. Got a contract with the Houston Texans. That's what we do. We reinvigorate careers. You know? That's what the Cowboys do. And that's why players come here for a little bit less. I hate that we lowball them up front. But that's what the Joneses do. So salute to Anthony Barr for taking the deal. Anthony Barr is legitimately probably worth $5 or $6 million. Easy. But when you come to Dallas, Steven gonna offer you half of what you want. I hate it because that's why we don't get our free agents in March, like big name, because Steven ain't paying nobody. But let's just feel blessed that we got somebody. Now we can get Emmanuel Sanders in here for another $3 million. I'm lit. I'm still worried about that swing tackle. What do y'all want first? A veteran receiver or swing tackle? I'll take the vet receiver because I feel like we can move that line around and make that work. Tyler Smith can bump out and play swing tackle if we really, really need it, and McGovern can play guard. We'll be green because Tyler Smith has never played tackle, but we need that vet receiver. I want that vet receiver bad. Yeah, both. J. Rod, you're right. Both. But I'm just saying, when you dealing with Stephen Jones, you got to pick. You can't you ain't going to get to just, Now, wide receiver, I don't know if it's better than O-tackle, not starting O-tackles. You got to put swing in there, big flop. Wide receiver better than the swing tackle, not O-tackle. You need that O-tackle to protect your quarterback. Lunatic with the vet receiver. I want the vet receiver. I want the vet receiver. T.Y. Hilton, Emmanuel Sanders, me right now. Please. Receiver, swing lineman. I would love both too. If we was JT Wolf, if we was let me make you a mod too. If we was the GM, it wouldn't be a consideration. And I go get me some kicker. I'm telling you, get me my vet receiver, get me my swing tackle, get me another kicker to battle with these kickers because that's the most underreported thing in Dallas. Forget the receiver. we can't kick a field goal. Not one. We out here looking bad on the field goal front. So that's what we got to do. We got to get this field goal kicking down. But they've showed me, this signing gave me a little faith that maybe we can still get a veteran receiver. It's not out the window completely no more. So that's what I'm excited about. Maybe, you know. Yeah, I don't think Ball gonna have it. I had a little bit of faith in Let's Go, but he hurt. And apparently he got a chronic issue with this shoulder. This isn't new. So go get me Eric Fisher, or tell him the second he get back in here, break glass in case of emergency. You know? Yeah, field goals broke my heart last year, JT Wolf. Jim Law's in here. What's good? Anthony Barr, $2 million, LVE $2 million, Jabril for 356. Hey, look, our linebacker course is one of the tops in the NFL. You can't tell me different. You know, that's why I said it's hands down the NFC EAST. We talking NFL now with our linebacker core. One signing, and that's how it is. You know, because Philly been banging the drum, telling me about Kaiser White. I see your Kaiser White, and I raise you Anthony Barr. Now sit down with the children's at the kiddie table. You know Philadelphia. Call Philadelphia one in a possible. Y'all play spades? Philadelphia Eagles, one championship and a whole bunch of possible almost championships they love to brag about. Since the year 2000, one in a possible. That's your entire franchise. That's a shame. All them chances, and all you did was fumble the bag. Anyway, I got to take a jab at Philly when I can. You know what I'm saying? I just do, because whenever I go on Twitter, here they come, telling me about what they did this summer and why they paper champs. So sometimes you got to put them back in their place. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, though, man. 100 years of one ring. That's a fact. 100 years, one ring. Woo, they're going to let you know about it, too. They're going to tell you it's the most recent one. Shut up. No, I care. I don't. Yeah, but I really feel like this before I start out of here, because I got to go get moms from the train station. I got moms coming into town. Because I forgot to tell y'all. And salute to everybody that's in here, man. We got 320 plus likes, 375 people in here. CFT is about to go on the road. So tomorrow when y'all see me make a video, I will either be making a video in the airport or in Las Vegas, because I'm coming to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? My brother, one of my close peoples, he got some festivities in Vegas for the next 3 days. CFT will be on the West Coast, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. Definitely going to make a trip to In and Out, because I have to. Apparently that's mandatory. But I don't know if I'll be able to go live, because I'll be moving around, but I promise y'all, I don't care if I got to make a video in a hotel lobby. Y'all getting this video, because camp ain't stopping and I ain't stopping. I'll let y'all know. It might be at a weird time. I don't care. I might be inebriated. I might have a drink in my hand. But I'm going to make y'all videos because I appreciate y'all. Y'all always coming here. Y'all show me love. Y'all hit me with the like, shares. Y'all be throwing super chats my way. I appreciate that, because life expensive right now and everything up but the wages. So I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be showing me mad love. And for y'all to show me that much love, I got to try my best to get y'all the content, especially since there's so many great content creators out here in the Dallas community. For y'all to rock with me, little old me, I appreciate it, man. And salute to Law Nation for sending a lot of y'all over here to me when I jumped in here. That's super dope. I got to text Law. I appreciate him. Yeah, man. There's so many great content creators in the Cowboys Nation. For y'all to rock with CFT, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, man. Real talk. I am happy. I am ecstatic about the Barr signing, because I was almost day drinking yesterday, not because, like, this is the last thing I'll say, not because of James Washington being a world-renowned world beater. I was mad because Jerry Jones seemed like he didn't care, and I know Steven don't care. And we got the spam in here. Landlord from Alabama, appreciate you. What's good, CFT? We raised the bar. Hey, I like that. Landlord, I like that. Y'all check my boy Landlord. He make videos too. Check his channel out. We just raised the bar. I like that, man. Salute. Appreciate you for the $2 super chat. I was just gonna say, man, I was more mad about lack of caring. I know you can't make every move. I know they got plans of saving money. I know all the good stuff. But I get frustrated when it seems like they don't care. Give us something. I don't expect y'all to make every signing. I know how y'all get down, but when y'all don't even try, and then y'all get me with the urgency. Yeah, it's urgency. And it ain't just receiver. It's urgency to get a swing tackle, kicking competition, veteran receiver, but you did go out there and get the thing out. That was beating the drum for this before anything else. I was saying, go get me a veteran linebacker. I've made like 4 Anthony Barr videos live about it, and now I finally got him, and I'm happy. Of course, I saw TJ Vasher's catch, but I've also heard from Kyle Humans. Shout out to Kyle Humans, very viable reporter, that that TJ Vasher's camp ain't been as great as that catch looked. TJ Vasher ran a route yesterday. He looked like me. He was slow out the break. He was just lanky. That ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? But give me Emmanuel Sanders or T.Y. Hilton, and I'll be fine. I'll shut up. Eric Fisher, Emmanuel Sanders, T.Y. Hilton, hit up Kai Forbath, Killer Kai, and we straight. We can roll into this season. We already gonna win the division, but you get the other stuff, we making a playoff run. That's a fact. Look, man, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank y'all for jumping in here and rocking with me for almost an hour. I was supposed to go in. I said I'm gonna go in here for 20, 30 minutes, but I love rocking with y'all, and y'all always show love. So I appreciate y'all. I promise you I'll be getting some videos out in the next couple of days. I just can't promise you what it's going to look like in the background, but it's all good. It's your boy, Mr. Rome. Salute. And as my boy, Landlord from Alabama just said, we just raised the bar. I'll holler.